Happy Pura Vida Tuesday. It's Cody with Pura Vida Pythons, and in this week's video, we're going to be doing like a 3-month review of the Vision V35 snake rack. And so let's go ahead and get into it. So, as you can see behind me, we have our hatchling rack here. Our other Vision rack, which was our first rack we ever got. This is the V70. This is where we keep our really large girls. When we do pairings, we'll have them over there and stuff. All our clutches were hatched in the V70. But I really like this V35 as kind of a sub-adult. We keep our males, and I guess that's kind of what I want to show you in this video is what we use this rack for. And so I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right. So 13, 2 by 13. So you have 26 tubs here. Really good for when you get like this girl right here. We produced this year. And I believe this is I think this is a Trojan red stripe, maybe some other stuff clown, but see her size right there. She's putting on a lot of good size. We just moved her up to this tub. And so our next move with her will be to move over into something like this and then kind of give you an example of that with this snake here. And I just changed their water, and so she's going into shed and all that, but this is a black pastel red stripe spot nose clown from Canova. And as you can see, she's just a little larger than that last one, but she has plenty of room in here to get nice and big. She can stretch out, feel good, and have that room to grow and still feel safe. So this is about the size where I'll move them up into this, because you can see she still has plenty of room. You don't want them to be too open and kind of scared. You want to give them like that safety of the walls and stuff. So we use it for a size like that. Another size, we just got this girl from Rice Family Reptiles. This is a black pastel spot nose yellow belly triple het hypo DG puzzle. Really feisty girl. She's actually calmed down a lot. I noticed a minute ago when I was changing the bedding and giving them some fresh water. You know, she's not as crazy as she used to be. She used to like not let me do that at all or anything. She would always kind of stiffened up there a little bit, but we'll let you look at her while I kind of talk about the tub a little bit as well. So they have these nice deli cups that fit into this cup holder. And that is a feature that they brought in with this rack, the newer stuff. The older V70s don't have that. Wish they did, but I'm glad they introduced them to this rack because it's really, really nice. And as you can see, she's just a really good size for this tub. And I'll show you here in a second how we can even grow them up even more. I haven't weighed her really since we got her, I don't think. But if I had to guess, she's probably sitting around 600 grams-ish right there, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but good size for that. And then actually have this girl here. This is a spot nose confusion double het DG clown from Canova. She's one of the first ones we grew up. She's actually kind of hit a feeding wall. She only eats ASS for us. I don't know if she's ever eaten a rat, maybe once or twice. But I think she's just hit that 1,100, 1,000 gram wall. This is the first snake we've had really hit this wall. She's absolutely she just doesn't want to eat anything right now. We moved around her in tubs, moved her bedding and stuff, but I think it's just one of those things we're gonna have to go through with her. Hopefully she's got good body size and stuff to her, real good attitude and everything. She's still real feisty. I love that belly on her, just super busy pattern. And she's honestly, she's chilled out a lot since we've had her too. But that's another side. That's what I was saying. This is we would probably move her up once she starts eating again, maybe packs on a couple hundred more grams. As you can see, she feels secure in there. It is starting to get a little tight, but just trying to give you guys some size, what we use them for. We have some larger females, some really big breeder females. We definitely recommend the V70 for that. And I love the V70 tubs. So much room. You can do it pairings and it doesn't get cramped up or anything. And speaking of pairings, another way we use this is with, I hold all of our males over here. And currently we only have one breeder male. This is Trojan. He sired all of our clutches this year. Everything in that rack is his kid. But as you can see, another really nice size. If your breeder males are going to be, they can grow and whatever, but he's just not growing. He eats great and stuff, but he's just kind of stayed at this size. We feed him regularly and everything, but really good for your males too, just because they do stay a little smaller. And we have a couple more in there that we'll be selling, letting go of soon, just because we did the classic, bought a couple males, and then we had the females. The females weren't ready, so, and now that our projects have even moved past those males, so they'll become available soon. We'll let you guys know about that. We have it hooked up to an Inkbird thermostat. I like that a lot. I used to use it for this, and then I got the double in there. But it holds temps really well. We have to spray a lot. I don't know why I can't get the humidity right correctly in this room. In these racks, well, it's just weird. Some on the bottom, some in different areas are better, but we've had to spray a little bit. But no worries there. I like the heat cable. I really like heat cable. I don't mind heat tape either, but I like being able to design the heat cable, add more, take some away. And I love the mobility of the rack as well. You can move this around. Eventually I want to get hardwood floors in here, take this carpet out. That way you can move even better. But really good rack. And like I was saying, it's just the perfect transition rack. And from a transition, like I said, it can be this girl's next tub all the way up to like right before they're ready to start pairing. But I honestly think, depending on the size of the snake, if you were to get a female that was ready at a younger age, you know, under the 1500, maybe around the 1200 or something, just depending on follicle size and individual snake, you could probably do a pairing in there as well, and produce eggs. Because like I said, these snakes, they don't need a huge habitat. I know people have really cool habitats for them, and they're all climbing around and stuff, and that's great. But most of the time they'll be on the hide and stuff because that's just where they like to be. And but we try to give them ample room in these. So if we feel that they are getting a little tight, you know, that they're kind of cramped up in there and always cramped up, we will move them over to here. And we have a few left over here as well. But the way we use this is just around that probably 600 gram to 1100, 1200 gram snakes. And that's a pretty big portion of the snake's life. Not like years, but I'm just saying, it stays that way. It can stay that size for a while. And then depending on the individual snake, you know, some females get huge. Like we have a girl over here, a regular clown girl, and she's just massive. She looks like a dinosaur in the face. And then we have some breeder females that, you know, are some of the same sizes of the ones that are over here. We just keep them over here for breeding. But that's about it. We're really excited to be partnered with Vision. We partnered with them in the summer. And so we are proud that they chose us to represent their products, and we are glad that we can give you guys a representation of how we use them, how you can apply them in your collection. And we will be moving outside to the rat shed in the next coming few weeks. And I'm really excited to show you how we're using the Vision rodent racks. They actually just came out with another one, and so we're gonna link all their stuff in the description, their main website, and how you can go over there and stuff and look at all their cool products. But stay tuned for the Rat Shed rodent rack reviews as well, because we've really tailored that down to how we like to use it. And that's kind of how I really like about these racks. Is just like, you know, you don't have to do one thing with them, especially with the rodent racks, as you'll see. You can make it work for you, and you'll see. So just stay tuned for those videos. Yeah, guys, stay tuned for our morph market. Like I said, December 3rd, we're going to be launching that officially. Hopefully have photos up and everything and be ready to go. We'll be going under, you know, temperature guidelines and everything. So we'll have to see as far as when we can actually ship snakes out across the country and stuff, because it is getting cold. And speaking of getting cold, I hope everyone has a really good, happy Thanksgiving with their families. Bunch of good food, maybe watch some football, relax, and have a good time. And so enjoy your week, and come back next week for another really cool video. Until then, peace.